All right, let's begin. The time is finally here. I am going to move my koi and my goldfish to the outdoor pond. So yeah, that's what we are doing, and some of them are going to my local fish shop, as I'm a little bit picky about how my goldfish look. So maybe I will pick up the camera and go there too. When I go there too, I don't know. This whole thing, filming myself in public, is still quite new for me, so it sits deep in me to do that. But yeah, let's go ahead and catch some fish. And I haven't been here for some time, or rather I have been here and I did water changes, of course, but I haven't had the time to scrape the glass, as these are no showcase fish tank either way. There's nobody living down here, to say the least. Maybe I will do in the future. I kind of want to make an apartment here, and I also want, I said in many videos previously, that I also want to make a fish room in here. You see, I got it 720 there, 540, 540, 320. This one I want in my apartment, and there's this one, and there's that one, and there's fish tanks everywhere. Anyway, these are today's goal, and I want that one, this one, that one. I want that one, not that one. Maybe not that. This. And the koi I'm going to sell or give away. I don't know yet. I know of some people in this neighborhood that has a koi pond, so maybe I will, you know, give them away there. I don't want to give away this big guy though, because as you can see a little bit there, he's producing some gold colors on him, and the water is crystal clear here, even though the algae is algaeing. I'm going to put my phone on this tripod and figure out what I'm going to keep the big guys in. I do have a box here somewhere, but I need to find all that, and then let's catch them. So yeah, 1, 2, 3 buckets. This is not a big bucket I wanted to find. I can't find my big bucket, but it will support. It will be cramped too, but it will support the size of those two. These they are not going to be there for a long time, and I'm also going to be nearby, so let's do this. I'm gonna go with this angle, and maybe we'll see what I'm doing. It's not easy though with all this algae. Put that there, put my sunglasses there. I will definitely forget them, and then make some room. Jeez, this is bright. It's a bright light there. I have sourced all sorts of lights here. Actually, I can remove some of them because I had plants in here earlier, before the goldfish and the koi. The goldfish and the koi, of course, ate them all, so I don't need all these lights. Less light, less algae. So let's remove this old relic. Put it right here, maybe. You can't see that on camera, but it's there. And then there's a fish net. somewhere. And I'm taking the big guys last because I know those are the most jumpy of the group. So that's one goldfish. Oh. And then that one I want to keep. Oh, and this one for sure. This one changed colors, unfortunately, because it had really cool black markings on him. And he escaped. Oh, that's cool. There's one. I don't remember if I said, but I'm not keeping decoy anymore. I kind of want to try and focus on, Jesus Christ, focus on getting some, calm down there, don't jump out, some fry from the goldfish. Do I want to keep this guy? This guy's blind, at least on one side. Well, let's see here. Let's see if I can catch two in one. I did. Easy, easy. I want to keep those two. I will show you them all later. And then there's this big old girl. This is a chunker. This is a big goldfish. That's a proper cow right here. Just going to splash me all over. Yeah. That's a unit of a goldfish. Damn, that's cool. And there's the one here I want to keep. This is a really pretty goldfish right here. I need to show you this one. Come on there, eat now, don't harm your feelings. If I can show you real quick here. That's a beautiful fish right there. I had it for some time now. Okay, was that all the goldfish I want? Let's see, do I want the white one? And the blind one? I don't know. Yeah, I want the white one, but not the blind one. There's the white goldfish. Really beautiful. Not the brown one, because we are not going to see it in the fish in the pond, really. Not the blind one and not that one, but there's one more yellowish here. Slam right into my net. Thank you very much. There we go. And now now it's time to get wet. This is always never fun. I should really have these koi nets for this, because this fish is way too big now. Easy there, easy there. You need to get your face out first. There we go. Wow, it's so huge. A real chunky koi. Then for the butterfly, and this net is easy on their scales, by the way. And then the smallest of the koi is going to be harder to catch, maybe. Fairly well behaved this time. And there we go. I'm completely wet, but that's all the fish we want. I'm going to show you closer. So there we have it. You can see that's a massive fish right there. I can't reach around it, nor can I reach around that one. The goldfish and the goldfish. So now that I just have to carry them up to the pond and acclimate them. So there. Now we're going to let them sit here for 20 minutes, half an hour. I will get some of the water in there to regulate the pH for them a little bit. And after that there's releasing time. Let me show them one more time before we release them. That's a fairly big goldfish right there. I think it's a female, so she will hopefully, that's not English. Hopefully she will produce fish eggs with a male. The big guys and the rest of the bunch. That's the really beautiful one. Hang on, that one. All right, I'll see you in 30 minutes. All right, it's about time to release them. It's been more than 30 minutes now when I stick my finger in. It's about the same temperature. And I change the water sometimes, so there's the pH should be fairly similar, but it should be fairly similar to begin with. So I'm going to put you on the tripod right here and move you to a better spot so you can see better. Maybe like that, I don't know. Yeah, it's the same temperature there. Okay, let's just release them then. Oh, this is always satisfying. I will try to not stir up the bottom of the pond too much. Oh. Yeah, like this is better. And away they go. Yeet. They're going to be so damn happy in here. They're going to eat all sorts of muck and insects, and I will of course feed them. There's even a salamander in here. I saw it some days prior to this, but the salamander is probably going to move when the fish is in here, because they stir up the bottom where the salamander likes to hide. So that's unfortunate. I would like to have a salamander in here. But anyway, let's go with the goldfish. A little bit more eager there, maybe. That looks absolutely perfect. Okay. And the rest, the big girl. I'm just going to enjoy the moment for a while here with you. This one is always taking it slow when released. But yeah, sorry about that. This is their living quarters for the summer half year. It's decent size. It can support this amount of fish and more. And if you haven't watched my previous videos a while back, this is natural bedrock. There's no pond liner or anything in here, and you can see the bedrock, but it's brown there because I root up the dirt each year, so the dirt seeps into the cracks, so the cracks doesn't drain the pond all too much. But I do have to supply it with water. It's running quite fast right now, but as time go by and these guys root around, I will eventually slow down the amount of water I'm filling in. And this is a whole nother project. It's going to be a huge pond right here, but somehow, wait, but it's expensive. It's way expensive, and I can't afford it right now. So but that's the future plan for it. A huge piece of water right there. Anyway, I suppose this concludes this video. I will probably update this, make updates about the koi pond / goldfish pond, and do some maintenance with the flowers and stuff. As I said in another video, I want to do like gardening stuff and outdoor stuff on this channel too. So I'm thinking about changing the name. If you have a good name for me, suggest it in the comments there. Okay. I was abruptly what's it called? Somebody called me. I had to cut it there, but now let's go and fetch the other fish that's not going to be in my keep anymore. Down in the old basement. Spring is totally here. Smells good. The temperature is decent. I'm wearing a t-shirt. So I'm actually a little bit late with the releasing of the fish, but that's okay. You know, they have many months left in there. But yeah, let's grab out the remaining fish. I do have some Pakistan loaches in here. Let's see if we can see them together. Should be in here somewhere. I think I saw some down here. That's Siamese algae eater. There's one. I might get rid of them. But anyway, let's catch them. And there we go. So once again, catching. Where's the net? Here's the net. And move this. There's one. And that was all luck, because I could only see the contours of the fish through the algae there. And then the big brown. It's a beautiful fish. Like the shape and the body, the fins, everything is a beautiful fish in every way, but I don't want the brown one. Jesus Christ. And it's feisty. Hang on, stop there, guy. Oh, it was the most feisty of them all so far, actually. And there's a fish, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's cold water. I'm not going to take that risk. And Siamese algae eaters, Pakistan loaches, the unknown fish, and some bristol nose. They are all going to be allowed to keep living in here for now, I think. Actually, feed them, keep this fish tank cycled until I get fry. Then I can just put the fry in here without cycle the whole fish tank all over again. I think should be the smartest course of action here, so to speak. I do want to change the lights though. So if I put you a little higher there, and then Where's the... Oh, almost. Like that. And I will figure out where it goes. It goes there. It's actually a good thing that I'm doing this because there's way too much wires going around here. It's not... And that's not... Well, it's not safe, to be honest. In no way should you do what I'm doing right here because there's way too much wires in one. What's it called in English? I don't know. So bear with me. I don't need these lights. So let's plug that one out. Like that. Put it down there. Take out this one, take out that one, put it back there. And put back the old light, which is not. Okay, I see. Oh, there it goes. Ah, yeah, the old light. There's more than sufficient for the fish that's here now. Okay. So that's the fish that I don't want to keep myself. There's a little bit damage there on the side, maybe. I lost the scale. Ha. Anyway, I'm going to take you off this tripod. And then I think I will just go to the fish store and speak with the lady. I'm running short on time here, to be honest, so I don't think I'm going to do any fish store filming. Mostly because it's a little bit embarrassing, to be honest, going around filming yourself, acting like you're somebody. I don't know. It's a weird feeling. But this concludes this video then. If you like this content, my content, and you maybe want to watch other videos or the next videos coming out, please consider subscribing, like the video, comment on the video, share it with friends. I will be most grateful. It's really fun and rewarding, but let's not drag this out then. Comment, share, subscribe, like, all that stuff. Thank you for watching, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.